Today you're looking at the contents of a new Death Poker deck box. That's a Death Poker deck, dealer chip, point count cards. That's a new fine thing to have. And here's some poker hands. That is Death Poker hands ranking. And you can see that straight flush, there's no separately a royal flush. So 5 of a kind is higher than all of that, and 6 of a kind, 7 of a kind, it breaks out of 5 card limitations at the end there. Good luck trying to get a 7 of a kind, whatever. Here are the new point cards. They come with assigned king. This is King of Hearts. More about that later. Let's just show the number you're at. Boop, boop. 1, 2, 3 points. And to 4 points, you have to flip both of them. There's a little arc here that shows where you can neatly fit your dealer chip when you're the dealer, but it doesn't have a game technical function. It's just a spot for the dealer chip. Very nice to be able to count the points like that. Then, the meat of the game, the Death Poker deck. You get 5 cards. You look at your poker hand, 6 cards of course. And then, pair of queens. Not much more. And then the number ones, you have the headline features. You can choose Hold'em deal or full steal. If you do the headline thing that has the name, then you're eligible all the way down where the gray area ends. So the whole gray box, you can do steal those cards. If you don't want to do that, you can always say, I just want to start out by swapping. It's called the constitutional swap, and you don't need to have that text read anywhere. You know your basic rights to throw 3 up to 4 cards away and get cards to replace them to go back to 5. And now that you use your constitutional right, you're out of the option to use a gray box. However, you can still use a moon box. Moon is for late because it's now late at night, and you can still do, in this case, a dead check. Black, you're dead. Like that. If somebody dies with the dead check, they don't throw cards to the discard pile like used to, because they make their own dead scavenge pile. Because Vulture, for example, as a card, then gets scavenge 1 card from the dead. So discard cards in front of you if you die out of the round. Also, your current point count shows a moon option. So even if you didn't get any number 1, even if you do the constitutional swap, then oops. But hey, if you're at 0 point especially, you can swap max 2. So this moon you can use. All the moons you cannot choose. They're not in, but from the hand or from the point card, you can moon after a constitutional. Get it? And then you reveal your hand and do a number 2. Let's do another hand. And here we see we have only one number 2. And because it's a king, king always needs 3 of its own suit to work. We have 1 diamond and another diamond, the king itself. We would need a 3rd one, so it's not use putting it to the top. However, remember the point cards. One player is, indeed, regardless of the point count, you're always the king of diamonds if you start to play as the king of diamonds. And then what that says, hey, I don't need 3 diamonds to make the king of diamond work because I am the king of diamonds. It's It's your alter ego. So the king of diamonds makes everything diamonds in terms of your poker hand. So this would be actually a flush already, but only in the terms for the comparison of the poker hands. Good. There's a couple of other extra things, but that's basically it. There's no such things as dark hold'em anymore. They are called hide-ems. Flip any hide-em. Hide-em is the new term for dark hold'em because it's a category of its own more than ever. So if something says discard a hold'em, it doesn't apply to hide-em as an option because they are different things. Hold'ems and hide-ems. Good luck for the World Championships. Any questions? Send them my way.